The Super Falcons give Nigerians something to smile about. Ayotunde tells us more on sports news.
Yes, indeed, Melinda. Well, Nigeria's Super Falcons edged past Gambia 1-0 in the first leg of the final qualifying round for the Africa Women's Championships to be held in Ghana later this year. Amarachi Okonkwo's goal in the 19th minute was enough to give Nigeria victory in the keenly contested encounter against the Queen Scorpions at the Independence Stadium in Bakau. Well, the second leg will be played at the Agege Stadium on Monday, June the 11th. That's in Lagos. While the Super Falcons indeed put smiles on Nigerians' faces, it wasn't so for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Well, they have suffered back-to-back defeats in their final pre-World Cup friendly. Well, the three-time African champions this evening lost to the Czech Republic by a 0-0 at the Rudolf Tons Stadium. Former Chelsea defender Thomas Callas profited from a lapse in concentration from the African side's back line to get the only goal scored in the 25th minute. Nigeria's next fixture will be their Group D opener against Croatia on June the 16th in Russia. The federal government has fulfilled a pledge made to former Super Eagles coach Bonfrere Johan for winning the Atlanta 1996 Olympic Games football gold. Now, the former coach was allotted a house at number 1A Anakoro Street, Prototype Housing Estate, Phase 2 in Kuje Road, Gwagwalada, Abuja. Bonfrere Joe, as he's fondly known, expressed his appreciation for the gesture, which is coming more than 20 years after defeat.
I have done my work always with a lot of pleasure, with a lot of intention for Nigerian football, because I know also that Nigerian football players are very good, and of course sometimes also difficult for me to stay in Nigeria when it was Christmas and New Year, and I was the only person who was staying in the hotel, but I did it with a lot of love for the football. I should stay in the hotel alone because we were ready and preparing for the Nations Cups. It's always in the same period. I could not go home. My wife was alone home, shouting to me on the phone, when are you coming home? But I love football and I did it with a lot of pleasure. So I thank you very much, Honourable Minister, that you have done my great pleasure to give me my house.
Well, like they say, better late than never. Well, that's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Rescue teams in Kenya say they have to suspend operations to find a passenger plane that went off the radar on Tuesday afternoon due to bad weather. Local media reports that rescue teams lack the resources to carry out night searches and have decided to resume at 6 tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, tragedy struck earlier today as a Red Cross vehicle on its way to join rescue operations for the missing flight collided with a lorry, leaving several casualties. U.S. President Donald Trump has granted clemency to a 63-year-old great-grandmother, Alice Johnson, who had been serving a life sentence for a non-violent drug offense. The White House said in a statement that she had accepted responsibility for her past behavior and has been a model prisoner over the past 2 decades. The statement added that the administration is being tough on crime but believed in giving a second chance to those who try to better themselves behind bars. Johnson was jailed in 1996 with 15 others for taking part in a cocaine distribution ring. She was convicted on possession and money laundering charges in Tennessee. Reality star Kim Kardashian, who had been campaigning for her freedom on social media, was in the White House last week lobbying for her release. Reports say that Guatemalan children who were seriously burnt in Sunday's deadly volcanic eruption will be taken to the United States for treatment. A statement from a Florida-based charity providing pediatric specialty care in 22 non-profit medical facilities say it will admit several children in critical condition with burn injuries. Rescue workers have been searching for at least 200 people said to be missing since Sunday, while the death toll has now been officially put at 75. Authorities estimate that more than 1.7 million people have been affected by the eruptions. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today declared June the 12th as Nigeria's New Democracy Day. The president also conferred the highest national honor of Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of the winner of the 1993 presidential election, Moshood Abiola. The police authorities today insisted that the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, is still under investigation in connection with the Offa Bank robbery in Kwara State. However, the gang leader said Senator Saraki had no knowledge of the incident. And it was double jeopardy in Kenya today after a plane carrying 10 people disappeared. The rescue team was also involved in a road accident as they went to search. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melinda Akinlami.